Hey everyone, we all know that rice is the main staple food in mostly Asian countries, and India is the largest supplier of rice to several markets in Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa, and making their population vulnerable to rice market disruption. India is the world's biggest rice exporter, accounting for 40% of the global trade. On July 20th, the government of India banned the export of non-basmati white rice. So in this video, we are going to deep dive into it and make it understand what are the reasons for India to ban this rice export and how this ban may create a potential threat to global food security.
Russian missiles are hitting Ukraine and the impact is being felt all the way here in India. New Delhi has been forced to make some tough calls.
On the 20th of July, India banned the export of non-basmati white rice. The compulsions were purely domestic.
This is not the first time when India banned the rice export. In 2007 and 8, during global food crisis, India first banned rice. And as we saw, when Russia invaded Ukraine, India initially imposed a ban on wheat, followed by an export limit on 5% broken rice. Here, this graph clearly shows the increase in price in the domestic market of India. So the main reasons of the price hike is formation of El Nino. What exactly El Nino is? El Nino is a natural climatic pattern that occurs irregularly in Pacific Ocean. It simply means warmer than an average sea surface temperature. It influences the jet stream, which are fast flowing air current in the atmosphere. The jet stream flows from South America to Australia and Southeast Asia. As a result, this Australia and Southeast Asia side get drier condition. 7 years after 2016, El Nino has arrived in Pacific Ocean. As a result, India already saw some irregular rainfall pattern, and the rice producing state in India get lower rainfall. A 2023 study shows that the mean global rice yield is reduced by 1.34% and 13.4% of rice harvest area get reduced or significantly impacted. So our farmers have already planted 6% lesser PD compared to 2022. So it is a matter of concern that this El Nino is significantly impact our agriculture. So this is why the government is decided to ban the rice export. Now let's talk about the world. Thailand and Vietnam are the major contributor to the rice markets. Thailand rice export price during the first 3 months of 2023 rose to $495 per metric ton. And in the same time, Vietnam had increased about 9.6% of its rice price. Recently, some report also shows that the UN Food Program also asked India to give 2 lakh tons of rice to feed some poor nations, 42 countries, to get their 50% of their rice import from India. And in Africa, India's market share is about 80%. So this ban may create a potential threat to the global food security. India exports of rice in 2022 is around $4.2 million in comparison to $2.62 million in 2021. Though the government has a rice stock of 14 million tons, this is almost 3 times greater than the buffer stock of 13.5 million tons. So why India imposed this ban? Some report says the government tried to eradicate the cereal inflation. Some report also says that as the general election of 2024 is on its way, the government may use this stock of rice in some public distribution scheme. In global food crisis of 2008, despite a ban on rice, Indian government has urged to offer 20,000 tons of rice to be supplied to Bangladesh under a humanitarian program. But in this scenario, in my opinion, we should control the domestic price rise. Then make some good policies for the farmer, because in this case, the farmers are economically affected.